Now her video is called The Worst Day of My Life. She got on the wrong train, which added a whole whopping 30 minutes. She had to wait longer to get to London, and so did I. Absolute worst day of my life. And she had to wear the same clothes 2 days in a row. I can't think of anything worse than that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, things are about to get juicy. 1 minute into the video and I've already made a terrible joke. Not a good start. Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today I'm back and we're doing another video that I didn't think I was going to be making. I was on Instagram earlier and one of my subscribers messaged me like, KIERA has done a video talking about you in it and fired shots. So I was like, I should probably watch that. And then I go onto her channel and it turns out she's done a story time about one of the main reasons we broke up. And obviously you guys have been asking me now, Morgz, what is the real reason you broke up? And I said I wasn't gonna say that because there wasn't really one specific reason. There was a bunch of little things. But one of the last things that happened, which kind of drove us to, you know, break up, was what happened in the video KIERA made. And she didn't exactly say some parts how they actually happened. The hood's coming down, bruh. Let's do this. Today, of course, I'm gonna be watching this video, giving my opinion on it, telling you guys what really happened. And basically, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. Now, if you're new here, remember to go down there and smash that subscribe button. It is now the new year, and I wanna hopefully hit 5 million subscribers by the end of this year. So I need all of you guys to team up, smash that subscribe button. It's gonna be a lit year, guys. Big things coming for Team Morgz, for the Prank Kings. But yeah, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get started with this. I'm gonna watch the video again here for you guys and basically just review it. Let's go. Okay, so this is the video, guys. The worst day of my life, not clickbait. Now, as you guys probably know by now, the #1 rule of storytime YouTubers is to skip the first 3 minutes of the video and then you'll get the actual story. Actually, I can't really say anything. I've done 3-minute intros a lot in the past. However, guys, I have been shortening my intros recently. Leave a like if you've noticed. I think some of you have. So let's see if I'm right. Let's go to 3 minutes.
Usually lizards don't let humans pick them up. Like, you know the tiny little ones that just like roll around the floor and they run away from people? Well, this little guy...
We haven't got to the actual story yet. So to fill you in, guys, without the, 5 minutes of footage, which actually I don't actually say anything. This story takes place after we get back from holiday. You guys know we went on holiday together. It happens just before Christmas. And yeah, let's see what KIERA's got to say.
We start our commute to the train station and Morgan decides, I really want a McDonald's. And I'm like, Morgan, we can't go to the McDonald's drive-thru. The train is literally in like 10 minutes. It's like 15 minutes to the drive-thru. Like, we're not gonna make that. Firstly,
yes, I did want a McDonald's, but yo, a man's gotta have his McDonald's, fam. Fun story, I actually hadn't eaten that day. This was straight after I woke up and I chose to go in the train, so I could obviously say bye to KIERA. Now, the train station was about 10 minutes away from the McDonald's. We were at the McDonald's and the train came in. I remember it was exactly 18 minutes. Obviously, I thought McDonald's wouldn't take 8 whole minutes to go through a drive-thru. And I specifically ordered something which didn't need to get anything taken off it. So usually, like, I get a Big Mac without some of the sauce or something. I ordered some like nuggets, but it turns out, guys, the drive-thru was absolutely packed. There was about 6 cars in front of us. But still, bro, a man has to have his McDonald's. I was hungry, bro. Come on.
No. He insisted, oh, we're gonna go to McDonald's. I didn't even want anything. We got there and I was like, nah, I don't want anything, bud. I'm angry. I did not want a McDonald's and I was angry that he was eating this McDonald's. So I was getting stressed out. Anyway, we missed the first train, the one we were supposed to get, and ended up having to get on the one that was 5 minutes after. We wait there, we get on the train, and as soon as we get on the train, we realize something's wrong with this train.
So yeah, what I'm taking away from that is that obviously KIERA wanted to get the train and everything, and in my defense, there was a train that came like 20 minutes after. So I was thinking in the back of my mind, even if this drive-thru's packed and it's filled with cars, we would have just had to wait 20 minutes extra. If you want something and you haven't had any food, no having that. We need to get this exact train. We can't wait 20 minutes so Morgan get some food. Anyway, we missed the train and we waited to get the second train and this happened. I'll let the Storytime YouTuber Explain.
And so we go up to like train attendant, still don't know what that's called, and she's like, boy, there is no first class on this train. So immediately we think, there's something fishy. We both stress out because we don't have plug sockets, which means we can't go on our laptops, which means how are we gonna upload videos? Eventually, the ticket man comes down the train to like check your tickets and check you actually bought a ticket, otherwise you like go to jail or something. I don't know how it works. And he's like, oh, so can I see your tickets? And so I whip out my ticket, I show it to him. This dude is like, boy, you're on the wrong train. And I'm like, no, I'm not. This goes to London, right? And he's like, yeah, but the change for London was like a couple of stops ago. And I'm like, oh no.
So yeah, guys, what had happened is, basically, as we were waiting for the train we should have got on, we ended up getting on a different train which came earlier, and we didn't know about this. I would have probably found out, but I was on my phone the entire journey just trying to get a video up. So yeah, that was problem number one. We were on the wrong train, and the way we had to get back to London was to get off and then get on another 1 hour train to London. But then problem number two happened. So apparently sometimes in train journeys, the actual train can just split in half. One carriage goes one way, one carriage goes the other way. And it turns out that KIERA's suitcase was on the carriage that split and went the other way to Nottingham. And obviously I was trying to calm KIERA down. She was really stressing out. I was like, it's okay, Nottingham's on the way home to Sheffield, so I can go get the suitcase for you. Bearing in mind the journey we were actually going on was supposed to be a really nice trip. This was a £400 hotel we were staying in, and yeah, it was supposed to be a really good time. So I was like, it's okay, we'll just get your suitcase, it's not a problem. I mean, it's not ideal because obviously all your stuff's in there, but all you have to do is wait a day. It's okay, just calm down. But nope, KIERA decides to take the anger out on me. So we get to the other train station, which we have to get the train from to London, and we have literally, I remember looking, we have 13 minutes to spare until the train arrives. And yeah, because I'm a hungry boy, I was starving. So I said, babe, I'm just gonna go to the sandwich shop at the train station, which is literally round the corner from our stop, and get a wrap. KIERA was like, no, we'll miss it. But I was like, we have literally got 12 minutes. All I want to do is get a wrap. And I know you're probably expecting it to go completely wrong. I made us miss the other train, but no, that's not what happened. KIERA deliberately rushed me, and she actually asked the people that were warming me up the wrap to stop warming it up just so we could get the train. And it turns out, as I was eating my cold wrap, we got to the platform the train was coming to, and we were 5 minutes early. But you won't believe what happens next. This really annoyed me, like really annoyed me. So we're at the platform a whole 5 minutes early. I had my wrap, even though it was cold, I was still eating it, I was enjoying it. And then I'm literally not exaggerating, KIERA starts calling me stupid, calling me an idiot for going and getting the wrap, saying we could have missed the train. And then what does she do? Literally in the middle of the platform, hits the wrap out of my hand, and it goes all over the floor. Literally at this point, there's about 5 different people either side of me, all looking at me as my wrap is literally laid there dead on the floor. Now let's see what KIERA had to say about this situation.
So we get off at this stop and we get ready to change to get onto the train to London. So we get off and we realise there's only a couple of minutes until the train to London is arriving, and Morgan decides, I'm hungry, I want a wrap.
Exaggeration number one. There's only a few minutes until the train comes. 12 minutes actually. And the reason I'm so certain about it being 12 minutes is because I remember actually saying to her 12 minutes and then counting down the minutes as we were stood waiting for the wrap to heat up. We had 5 minutes at the point where KIERA asked the people to stop warming up my wrap, even though it only needed 1 minute extra to warm up.
He drags me into this little cafe thing and makes them cook him a wrap, and this is taking like 3 minutes, and the train was literally in like 3 minutes, and I was freaking out. I was getting so angry. I was like telling the staff, I was like, stop cooking his wrap, please, we have to get on the train. If we don't get on the train, we're not going to get to London ever, and I'm never going to see my case again. And I was just really angry at him. It was generally a very bad move.
Exaggeration number two. I actually checked how frequent the trains were to London from this stop, and again, there was one. Not every 20 minutes this time, every 10 minutes. So even though I was right, we got the wrap, we got to the platform with loads of minutes to spare. Even if we had have missed it, there would have been 10 minutes after anyway.
I was so angry at this point, and he was just sort of like joking around and like teasing me, and just like, you know, someone's just like pushing you to the edge, and you're just gonna like turn around, just yeah, he was doing that. And so we finally get this wrap, and we're like a couple of minutes like literally like scraping getting on this train, and he's just pushing me, just like teasing me, and just like so you know what I do? I hit the wrap out of his hand and it falls on the floor, and then I shout at him. Not one of my proudest moments.
Because KIERA Bridget, the storytime YouTuber, the funny internet comedian, can't take being teased. The funniest part of this entire thing is she waited with me getting my wrap while I paid for it, came back to the platform with me, saw there was time for the train, proving me right, and then it was actually me teasing her, which made her literally hit out my hand, waste food, waste money. Like, what the flip is up with that?
It was something that needed to be done. Him wanting food, ruining everything. It was the reason my case was literally in a foreign land. It was the reason that, like, probably everyone was not going to get Christmas presents from me this year. And he just continued to want food when it was just ruining my life. How inconsiderate!
I'm inconsiderate for wanting a wrap. I'm inconsiderate for not wanting to get to the train platform 12 minutes early. Don't even know what to say to that. And that's kind of where KIERA's story time ends. However, what happens next was the most important part of the story. Now, her video is called The Worst Day of My Life. She got on the wrong train, which added a whole whopping 30 minutes. She had to wait longer to get to London, and so did I. Absolute worst day of my life. And she had to wear the same clothes 2 days in a row. I can't think of anything worse than that. But the part she missed out was, do you know what she was actually going to London to do on the worst day of her life? Stay in a £400 hotel with me and go shopping. Well, I can't think of anything harder to have to go through than that, KIERA. I can't think of a worse situation to be in than having to go a night in London with no clothes in a £400 hotel. Who could pull with that? Worst day of my life, not clickbait. You'd have to literally be the queen for that to be the worst day of your life. Now, you guys are probably asking, you know, was that it? After she got to London, did you guys make up? Were you all cool? Was it an enjoyable time? We made up and everything. I'm not saying like the main reason we broke up was over a flipping chicken wrap, but throughout the night we were in London, she was just in a really bad mood. The only reason we actually went to London together was so we could have a nice night together and do some shopping and stuff. And because of literally having to go a day without her clothes and her case, it went and literally ruined the entire time. And yeah, that's basically the story of the last time we ever saw each other. Now, obviously, when I said in my video, I'm not gonna tell you, you know, the reason why we broke up. I wasn't referring to this. We didn't break up over a chicken wrap, okay? It wasn't like that. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. If you've ever been in a relationship, you'll know that you end up arguing a lot. But this time was a little bit different. It felt more serious. I was obviously annoyed for her hitting the wrap out of my hand for no reason. For her then going on to, you know, not really be herself that night after, you know, I did kind of pay for a really cool place to stay and everything. Worst day of my life! But yeah, as I said, don't jump to any conclusions. This wasn't the reason why we broke up. The thing is, there isn't a reason. Just loads of random things building up. This was obviously one of them, which obviously was why we decided to have a break from each other, break up for a while, and then see how we feel. I personally was gonna just leave it at that. I didn't think KIERA was gonna make this story. She never told me, she never texted me. Then she went on to pin this whole thing like it was my fault that she had the worst day of her life, and then not tell you that on the worst day of her life, she was staying in a £400 hotel with me. And yeah, I just felt a little bit betrayed by that. It just seemed like a bit of a bad thing to do. Like, she obviously didn't mean any bad intent from it or anything. Like, I'm sure she wasn't trying to, like, deliberately offend me or anything. I'm not trying to, like, start beef or anything, but I just thought the better thing to do would have been to either keep it off YouTube like I was gonna do, to either tell me about it first, or, you know, just to be a bit more truthful about the situation and not like exaggerate everything to make me seem worse. But yeah, guys, that was basically the story of the last time me and KIERA were really together and one of the reasons why we broke up. Now, this has been a different video to usual, but if you are new here, I would appreciate it so much if you went down there and smashed that subscribe button to join Team Morgz. 2018 is gonna be a big year, guys. Get ready. It is gonna be lit. I've got some big things coming for you guys, so you don't want to miss out on them. Get subscribed, turn on your notifications, and also, guys, let's see how many likes we can smash on this video. I'm not gonna set a target. I'm just gonna see how many likes you guys can get on this video. And finally, guys, I've said this a lot, but I am literally thousands, like a few thousand followers away from 500,000 on Instagram. So if you're not following me on there, go follow my Instagram. It is at Morgz Hudson, as you can see there on your screen, and the link is in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Morgz, you guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.